mind speakers? Welcome to another episode of THiNK, where I talk about whatever comes to my mind because that's just how my fucking brain works. Ready, let's go. I'm a connoisseur of trash TV. I've been watching reality TV since, I don't know, the dawn of it. Since I was old enough to know when my mom said don't watch it to figure out how to watch it. That's exactly when I started watching trash TV. So I've been watching it for a while. But the state of trash TV, the state of reality TV is just sunken. It's kind of sad when I'm watching full seasons of people who don't understand how to give us quality content. So I just feel like there's 3 rules that seem to be missing from reality TV etiquette, which I don't know when they went missing. The number 1 rule is don't lie, you'll be exposed. Every scene that you have on this show is being recorded. So your best bet is just to operate in truth, so that way people are watching you operate in truth, people like you, and then you get to season 2. And then you don't get caught at the reunion and get beheaded live on TV over 4 parts like Phaedra Parks just did on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can survive the reunion if you just operate in 100% authenticity. Number 2, stay within yourself. People like a character that is whoever they are. Like I said before, if you're operating in truth, your character will be innate to you to make this job easier. But let's say you pick a character. If you pick a character, you can't fall in and out of it. You can't do this and that and that and that and that. It doesn't give people anything to hold on to. So then people will write you off as fake, and they don't like you, then you don't make it to the season 2. And at the reunion, that might leave you exposed for someone to call you out on acting shifty. So whatever you pick, stay within your character, stay within yourself. Because all the producers are storytellers anyway, and they have to take this block of footage and create a story. And it makes it easier for them to do if you just keep a character. And number 3, the energy at the reunion needs to be the energy that you had during the season. Everybody knows at the reunion, the security is beefed up because you can't fight on reality TV anymore because people like to sue. And now they even have security while you're filming. But if you're gonna fight during the season. Don't come to the reunion ready to turn up when people were throwing lemon water in your face all season, and now all of a sudden you want to get bucked because there's like 14 security guards. No. Get the energy during the season, continue the energy through the reunion. Don't just get bucked because they hired the entire Dallas Cowboys defensive line to come and officiate this reunion to make sure none of you touch each other. A big shout out to Ariana Grande for putting on a One Love Manchester show on June 4th in Manchester. She will be back. I mean, the tragedy happened, what, the 22nd? And she's coming back on June 4th to do a show in Manchester. And selling tickets now. All the benefits will go to the families of the people who died. Everybody just give your love and support to Ariana Grande for soldiering through this and for using her music as the medicine to cure the hearts of everybody who's been affected and of the world who's afraid. Ariana Grande's not afraid. None of us should be afraid. Go out, live your life, go to concerts, be safe. So when I was younger, I was most definitely a dating app troll. I had an app for this, I had an app for that. I was on Tinder, Soul Swipe, POF. Listen, but in my older age, my more wash life, I really don't use them. The only one that really has stuck around is Tinder, which, I mean, I don't know. I think I just left it on my phone just to leave it there, but I don't use it. But I was up late one night last week and I just decided to check it. I'm like, let's see what's in there. So of course I'm gonna put my height in my bio because 1, it's important, and 2, you think I went to these growing points not to put that on a dating app for it to be a selling point? Of course it's a fucking selling point. But anyway, the number 1 question that I always get is,
are you really 6'8"?
Why would I lie about that? I don't understand if I did lie about that, how I would fake that. What would I do? No, I'm not 6'8". I just smuggled the cast of Little Women LA up underneath these goddamn Levi's. That's just how I make the illusion happen. But really, I'm 5'2". Like, no, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just rude. Probably. So the Get Down got canceled. Congratulations, you niggas don't deserve shit. I mean, I've been said, we complain. We want black programming. We want representation. We want stuff like this. We want stuff like that. And a good show comes along and none of you watch it. None of you give it a chance. You guys critique it to death. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's too emotional. Oh, it's that. But you'll sit down for 14 hours and you'll watch Hannah Baker pop her pussy on 14 Reasons Why, or 13 Reasons Why, or 11 Reasons Why, whatever the fuck it's called. And 13 Reasons Why got a full budget, got a full season. The Get Down had 1 season in 2 parts, and a lot of the second part just animated because they didn't put enough money behind it to film everything. And you guys bought into it. You guys would rather watch that stuff. You know, I always say, when certain shows come out as black people, if they're good, like I believe The Get Down was good. If they're good, you have to watch it. You have to pay attention to it. You have to spread the word. Because as black people, we're gonna watch Game of Thrones. We're gonna watch 13 Reasons Why. We're gonna watch Shameless. But are they watching Power? No. Are they gonna watch The Get Down? No. Are they gonna watch Dear White People? No. Other people don't watch that because that's black stuff. So what we have to do is work harder to make sure that we're supporting good black programming. But you don't. So I hope you guys watch Dear White People. I hope you're watching it. If you're not, watch it. Talk about it. Don't let all of our programming go to shit. Because what's gonna happen is if you let our programming go to shit, you let all of it get canceled, the opportunities are going to fall by the wayside. They're not gonna keep giving shots to black shows if they're all gonna keep getting canceled. So Kathy Griffin, so can I just preface this by saying that Kathy Griffin for me is a comedy icon. I love her. I love Kathy Griffin. I used to use LimeWire to download her comedy specials and put them on my iPod. Love Kathy Griffin. I watched her show My Life on the D-List. She's just fucking funny. But she took place in a photo shoot where she's holding a beheaded art piece form of Donald Trump, and it's caused a shitstorm for her. So listen, a few things. One, Donald Trump has been the figurehead for racism, sexism, overall intolerance of people who are not pretty much white males. So when Donald Trump has inherited that, which he knows he's that, the figurative nature is literally cutting the head off the snake. Seeing that art piece should convey that us as a nation are fighting those things, and that is symbolic of cutting the head off of those things. That's what art is about, and I completely understand that. That I agree with. It's not even a threat. It is symbolism. If it was a political cartoon, nobody would be talking about it right now. That didn't really look like Donald Trump, so cut the shit saying that Barron really thought that was his dad. Fuck out of here. And cut the shit acting like it was so gruesome. Because we watch Game of Thrones, we've seen people get their intestines ripped out and their heads hacked off, and heads rolling across the courtyard after they get hacked off and shit. Like, we've seen that. That didn't look like a real head. It looked like a Donald Trump totem pole rolled around in like ketchup. It wasn't that serious. I mean, Kathy's catching tons of heat for it. I understand why she's gonna catch the heat for it, because Americans are used to protecting our presidents. So I do understand how people are upset, but the symbolism behind that, I stand for it. It was a risk and she's paying for it, but I stand for what it meant. And if Donald Trump, if you don't like the symbolism, then you shouldn't have chosen to be the poster boy for all of it, because that's what you are. So around June 9th, it's probably gonna be like my last THiNK. You probably won't hear much else from me. I don't think I'm really gonna be on here, you know, anymore, because SZA's dropping her album on June 9th, Control, which basically means that I'm gonna be donating my spinal cord to the Solana Row Institute for Depressed and Hippie Youth. And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me, but I just think, you know, without my spinal cord, I'm not gonna be able to do these anymore. You know, I need that, but I have to give that to SZA. That's what she deserves. So all I'm asking for you is somebody get a hold of my laptop and preserve my honor, delete all of the old Carrie Hilson that I may have on my iTunes. I just want you to do that for me. Just preserve my honor. Don't let anybody know that, you know, I used to stand for Carrie Hilson. That's, you know, that's all I want, is just preserve me. Thank you. And that's it. You know, it's over. June 9th, Control. Buy it! So the Bryson Tiller album was whack. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Bryson Tiller album was trash, and I can't believe I sat through the whole thing, but if I wasn't playing 2K, I probably wouldn't have sat through the whole thing. I feel like we expected a lot from Bryson Tiller that maybe he wasn't able to deliver. It was the same sound as Trap Soul. It just didn't deliver the same way because there were no big hitting records on it. It just sounded like one long record. I think a lot of us put Bryson Tiller in that Frank Ocean lane because of his anonymity and the way that he dipped off forever to come back with a different album. And if we thought that if he was gonna go away, he was gonna come back with an era. And he really didn't. He still has another shot, in my opinion. All he has to do is get a hit, get a sound. But if this is the sound and it's the only sound, shit, I don't know what to say. But this wasn't it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care when nobody says, congratulations, you got your Instagram captions, you got your tweets, all that fake deep shit you guys like. But the album just wasn't good to me. Maybe I'll sit with it for a little bit more and come back with a different opinion, but right now, I'm not feeling the shit. Nope. So my birthday is in 19 days. If you didn't know, or if you couldn't tell, my birthday is June 20th, which is why this channel is named 20 Days of June. Pretty self-explanatory. Every year, I like to give myself like a year in review. And I was thinking about maybe doing a video on it, but we'll see. But I was talking with my best friend / soulmate, Vera. Hi, love you so much. And we were talking about people who, you know, have been in and out of our lives, or we're in and out, they're out. And one thing I admire so much about Vera is her ability to accept and let go. We all hold on to different things for different reasons, but I don't vibe with many people. When I find friends, when I find people who are close to me, it's for a reason. I don't have those acquaintance type friends. I don't have friends that are just like, yeah, we're cool. It's like either we're extremely close or we're extremely distant. It's just the truth. I don't have those in-between friendships, and I don't need them. Actually, those make me uncomfortable because I don't know how to give it up with people 65, 80%. It's like 100 or it's nothing with my friendship, right? So one of the things that I learned in this conversation with Vera is because of that, I have trouble demoting certain people who don't deserve my 100 anymore. People who don't deserve my friendship anymore. You know, you can accept that you were once friends and you had great memories, but it's over. And I kind of hold on to that. I kind of still treat them like, oh, if you ever need me, I'm here. If this person ever needs this, I'm gonna be there, because that's just how I am with loyalty on that 100%. But I don't have to do that. I don't. It's weird to realize that I do that. I realize that in my year in review, going into 24, I have to learn to you know, just to get rid of them. I have to learn to get rid of those relationships and to just accept them for what they were, but just let them go. And I have to allow that to happen. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just something I feel like I gotta get out, and y'all listen to me. You know what's going on. You know how I am. You know, we friends. So that's something that I guess I struggle with. Let me know if you struggle with that in the comments as well. Sometimes people do change, and sometimes they don't change for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. And when that happens, we have to make decisions for ourselves. And there are certain people who do need demotions. Like if you live 40 minutes away from me and I haven't seen you in 2 years, like what are we even doing? We're not friends. And that's where I'm at. And I have to be okay with that. So let me know if you deal with that as well, or if I'm just chatting. And let me know if you want to see that year in review video. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because it's all my business, but we'll see. Ashanti put out a fake deep promo for some new music. Full disclosure, I'm actually an Ashanti fan. My sister had all the Ashanti albums, so by proxy, I had to hear all the Ashanti. And I learned songs that I do love. And plus, Murder Inc. was poppin'. I loved Ashanti. But Ashanti doesn't know I love her because she's blocked me on Twitter and Instagram because one of my friends is an Ashanti stan and he likes to make fun of Beyonce. And so, of course, what I'm gonna do is make fun of Ashanti. And I tweeted something in like 2013 that she smells like canola oil from flipping burgers at White Castle. And I guess she saw it and she blocked me. So Ashanti doesn't know that I actually like her. So that's fine. But she put out this fake deep promo for her new music. I'm just saying, you know, Lemonade is inspiring all of the girls. Everybody wants to have the high quality artistic visuals now. But I don't understand what Ashanti's gonna do. We're being realistic. I don't want her bootleg Lemonade. I don't want her High C. I don't want her Tampico. I don't want her Quarter Water. I don't want any of that. Let's start with the music. You can't package it with a visual because we know you look good. But the music, the artistry has to be there. And you on a rooftop in a sequin green gown isn't enough. Vocally, even if it's vocally, because let's be realistic, not everybody's a vocalist. If the music is good, we'll take the visuals. If the music's not good, don't spend that money. Keep it. I don't know what you have to spare. Now we're gonna move it along to put you on. As usual, let me know what you're listening to. If you have any songs that you want to put me on, leave it in the comment box below or hit me up on any of my social media. I'm everywhere as 20 Days of June. We're gonna get into 2 projects today, full projects, but I'll give you the best songs on each. The first project, we're just gonna put you on this whole girl. Her name is Maliibu Miitch. Maliibu Miitch is a girl from the South Bronx. She's a rapper. Maliibu Miitch has the appeal that I felt when I first saw Nicki Minaj. There's no smoke, there's no mirrors. She's a girl in the hood who raps, and she's pretty and she's feminine. And did I mention she can spit? She has this project together now called Top 5, where she's basically paying homage to Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill and Lil Kim and Eve and Foxy Brown. She's remixing Crush on You, Super Duper Fly, Who's That Girl, Get You Home, and Do Wop That Thing. Fire. Just to hear a girl from New York just be New York, I can't take it. I love it so much. And she has a video for each. They're classic hood videos with hood storylines, and there's no smoke and mirrors to it. Nobody's in Fendi, Versace, Margiela. No one's in any of that. It's just refreshing seeing a black girl rapping in a staircase or on a rooftop or in a bathtub with an updo and bamboos. It's just real life, and I love it. Go listen to this Top 5 project. Go listen to the Paid in Full remix. Paid in Full is a song by Diddy's son, which Diddy's son ate, by the way, but she has a verse on it, which is fire because she can flow. She's the real deal. So go just listen to Maliibu Miitch. I'm just gonna put a bunch of her shit in the description box below. Next project is Kites by Anik. Anik is from Queens, New York, and his goal is to show the range of influences that come from being from Queens, because Queens is both the largest and the most diverse borough. Anyone from Queens will never let you forget it. So he's Bengali, he's definitely Habibi, and this project is full of hip-hop, Bengali, Afrobeat, and Caribbean influences. It's just a great project, and it does show the breadth of what it's like to be from New York, because all of that is a part of the culture. The link is in my description box for the entire project. Kites is the most popular song on the album, but my favorite songs on the album besides Kites are Mango Nectar, Don't Behave, and Sunlight. So I'm putting you on Kites by Anik and Top 5 by Maliibu Miitch. You'll find the links to both in my description box. And that's it for this week's Think Tank. As usual, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce! But they're so focused on going viral that they're getting ready to put their fucking lives at stake in front of a cannon just so that way y'all will subscribe, and it's fucking stupid. So you'll have the girl like,
I really want to do the cyanide challenge. You know, I've never taken a cyanide before, but I heard it's like an exhilarating high.
no, bitch, you're gonna die.